Hello everyone, welcome to your 7th Python tutorial, and in this video we're going to talk about some basic string formatting in Python. So in the last tutorial we printed out data to the console, and when we did that we printed out a string and then we broke out of the string using this comma and we printed out this variable. And it's okay to do that, but in this video I'm going to show you some alternative ways to do this. So that is printing out this data to the console using string formatting, where we don't need to break out of this string and we can format that data as well. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. And over here I'm gonna define two variables. I'm gonna call this number one. I'm gonna set this equal to some random numbers. I'm gonna say and I'm gonna define another variable and call this num2, and let's set this equal to something else, and we'll see. So now let's bring this out to the console. And the previous way we did this, let's make a comment. So we have to specify what we're doing. So let's say the previous way we did this was we did a print statement, and over here in the print statement we say num1 is, and we did a comma and we printed out num1 and a comma, and we did another string and say num2 is, then another comma, and then num2. So let's run this file now. And over here and in the console you can see it says num1 is 56 points this and num2 is this. So this is the basic way to print this data to the console, and it's also okay to do this, but in this video I'm going to show you some string formatting. So let's use a format method. So let's comment this out. Let's use a format method in Python. So let's say format method. So down here I'm gonna print out the same thing we printed out last, and we're gonna see in a string I'm gonna say num1 is, and I'm gonna give a dash. I'm gonna come back to this later, and I will say and num2 is, and we'll give a dash. I want to come back to this later. And outside this string is gonna have a method dot format. So it's gonna take this method dot format, and this format method we can output these variables in here and here. So we can put these variables here and here by using a curly braces. So let's give a curly braces here, and over here another curly braces. And in this dot format method we're gonna specify the variable we wanna put in here. So let's say num1 and a comma, and we see num2. So the way we make use of this formatting, you see this num1 has a position of 0 and this has a position of 1. So all we have to do is just input the position here and here. So all we have to do is position 0 and position 1. And let's run this file now. And you can see it says num1 is, so this was actually the same value we got the last time we did it, but this is using the format method now. So now we can also format this data, and this is why this format method is good. So we can say we want to just take out just 3 digits out of this num1 and just this num2. So we're going to say the precision will be 3. So the way we do this is by putting a colon after the position, and we say dot 3. So one will be 3 digits, so the precision should be 3. So we're gonna also specify this here, and we say a colon dot 3. So we just want 3 digits out of these numbers. So let's run this file again, and when we preview in our console, you can see it says normal is 6.9 is 1 2 3, and this is 1 2 3. So this is how to format the data. So what if you want to take out this decimal place? Maybe we want to say we want this to have just 4 decimal places. So how do we do that? So we're still using this dot precision, and but we're gonna do an F at the back here. So this F stands for floating type. So you know it means decimal in Python. So we want it to return 3 decimal places. So all we have to do is 3F, or can do whatever decimal place you want, 4, 2, or so. But I want it to be 3F, and let's run this file again. And you can see over here 6.669 and 98.042. So it returns 3 decimal places. So this is how to use the format method in Python. And there's another way to do this formatting in Python, and this way is more commonly used and it's kind of easier to use than this dot format. So we call this the F string. So let's make a comment here, see F dash strings, the F string method. So let's dive in and code, and you're gonna see how this works. So over here we're gonna print this to the console and a string, and we say num1 is, and here we're gonna do a curly braces, I will say, and num2 is, and another curly braces. So the way we use this F string method in Python is by just putting an F at the beginning of the string. So an F here at the beginning of the string, and this is how to use the F string method. So all we have to do now is to place these variables in here. So what we're gonna do now is num1, and it's gonna locate that variable and print it out to the console, and over here is gonna be num2. So let's run this file now, and you can see we still get the exact results. Num1 is this and num2 is this, but this looks a bit easier and is more good to use because it's very simple and just this line of code without this dot format over here and all this. So you can also format data in this F string using the same method I showed here. So let's say we want to take this to 4 decimal places. So all we have to do is dot, okay, let's say 5 decimal places over here, and over here too, let's do for 5 decimal places. Now let's run this file now. And you can see it says num1 is 6.86, and you can see it shows 5 decimal places and this same thing here. So alright then guys, this is how to do a basic string formatting in Python. I'm gonna be using more of this as we go along in the course. So I hope you get the concept of this string formatting. So I know this can be confusing at the beginning, but go over and over again through it and you're gonna understand it. So thank you very much for your time, and anticipate the next video.